Welcome back to Valley Forge Sports Network for Round 2 Front 9 coverage of the Valley Forge Spring Training presented by Dynamic Discs. Thank you so much to Dynamic, and thank you all for the support. We've got a ton of events planned this year. Every single like and comment goes so far to providing more value at tournaments and increasing our production value. Patreon has been unlocked. Patreon.com/ValleyForge. I'm Chris DeMarco, and here with Sam Doyle.
Yeah, I'm really excited for round 2. Let's check out this leaderboard. We got Evan Boyle at -7 in first, Tom Kiely 2 strokes back, and then -4 for Kulinski, Liss, and Henderson. All common names we see. Jacob Liss being the champion of Chapter 4. Water at Greystone. I expect him to be aggressive and make the push for the win.
Yeah, he's going to rip up this White's track. Who we got first here, Sam?
We got Evan Boyle, 957 rated, leading the tournament at -7. I expect hopefully some clean golf, some aggressive putts, and hopefully he kind of holds them off.
Tom Kiely up next, 921 rated, finding that spot on lead card in a field full of demons out here. I don't know much about Tom's game, but he is in fact a righty, Sam. You said he was a lefty the other day, and you played on his card, so you owe some explaining to us.
My fault, Tom. Totally
James
my fault.
Kulinski is back again. Shouts out to Birdie Disc Golf for sponsoring James this year. It is like his 9th or 10th Valley Forge event. He's got 17 career wins and 140 PDGA events. The dude is an OG.
We finalized the card with Jacob Liss, Chapter 4 water champion, the young gun, one of the most aggressive players in New Jersey. I expect a lot from him this round to make that push for the win.
Jacob Liss is now on the Thunder Bay Waves. Sorry, Travis Amico, new GM of the Galaxy. Hole 1, par 3, 242. Right to left, stock hyzer off of this tee here. Every single one of these guys has this shot in their bag. They're looking to get that hot start. I'm sure some of these guys are kind of figuring things out throughout that first round. You know, one of the first events of the year. Here's Evan coming off of that 7 down.
It's early tree there, it looks like.
Sam, you only have 2?
Looks like he's hitting that inside gap.
Oh, and he skips up.
Love to see that.
Could be a look. I know nothing about Tom Kiely's game. I know everything about James Kulinski. He's aced with this disc before. So good to see him back on coverage here. No surprise to see him on lead.
I expect him to be another regular this year with a goal of possibly winning.
Yeah, he's got like 6 or 7 career events with us. We'll see if he gets the win here today. Next on the tee, the Discraft Underground phenom, Jacob Liss. Swings this one out a bit wide, ends up in decent positioning. Super excited to see a ton of Jacob Liss this year. Valley Forge Disc Golf League season coming up, and he is on the waves. I could not be more excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited for League this year. Great shot by Evan there.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of scramble from Evan, really just hole 2 in round 1. He put himself in so many good spots off of the tee.
Jacob obviously hitting a tree there, but that is well in Jacob's range if you've ever played with Jacob. Oh, give it a run there.
Yeah, James has got those really nice forehand putter shots. It is not easy to forehand like a 2-3 speed disc, but he's great with that.
The wind is whipping.
That is textbook Jacob Liss.
Yeah, if you know
his
Jacob, if you know Jacob, that he's making that putt more than you think.
He's so on fire from that 28-33. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's getting real sloppy throughout the day here at Greystone Woods.
I know we didn't see it here, but sometimes the sloppiness on hole 1, though, allows you to park the hole. It just kind of sticks in when you make the gap.
Yeah, putting's going to be difficult.
These guys are making it look worse than it is.
I feel like nobody wants to get all that on their gear. right, hole 2, par 4, 453 feet. One of the more challenging holes on the course in terms of score average, but when you get that birdie, it does feel pretty straightforward here. Players are starting to settle in, starting off round 2. We got to go up the hill with a few difficult holes, and then these guys are going to be looking to score.
Pretty much everyone teeing off here can get over the log.
I can't believe it took us until hole 2 to mention Jacob's Pit Vipers. Oh my God, those things are ferocious.
Are we about to do another fit check for this car?
It sounds like we
Tom
are.
is looking great.
The flannel vest, dude. I feel like he was wearing a blue one a second ago.
He's okay with that.
Here's James Kulinski on the tee, going with his beat-up instinct. T-bird like fairway driver, and he gets that nice kick over to Adrian Cohn territory. We'll see what he does from there. He might go backdoor.
Yeah, Jacob Liss is definitely going for the log here. Looks like he's lining up beforehand.
Oh, if he's going forehand, he's trying to do that flip-up smash. I have not seen anybody achieve this yet, but I do think the best possible...
Wow.
What?
Wow. I rarely see people over the log and then on the right side.
Yeah, wow. Big spread of players here, Sam. Round 1 hot round ratings. We got Evan Boyle with that 995.
Incredible.
I emailed the PDGA. I tried to get it up to 1,000. I mean, it's unfortunate, but we got a lot of players out here, huh?
Yeah, I think it was obvious after that first round. Evan looked great, and seeing all these guys try to catch him. I mean, this is a close race. Look at this shot by Tom.
So Tom goes forehand. Looks like he's got some distance on that thing, but he's about 90 from the basket here.
Yeah, he throws that Sexton Firebird a lot.
James. Oh, he's going backdoor
right
too.
Side too. He remembered what Cohn did there.
That was a little low. I think it was something really stable. He wanted to skip towards the green. Not a bad spot at all if you're just looking for the 4, though.
2 people going down the right here. Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow. Was that the instinct again?
No way. What a shot. That's James Range for sure.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can remember a time about, 2 years ago, Sam, playing this course, wondering what that back door was going to look like.
I mean,
is this?
This is fall-winter Greystone golf here.
Yeah.
Jacob went up high there.
Jacob was like, I'll try it. I'll go backdoor too.
Why not?
Evan's a little further than we thought, but what a fantastic
Great par.
upshot. I'm beginning to think that his scramble game is one of the best parts of his game. We haven't seen much of it, but wow.
I mean, when you shoot as good as you did first round, wow, it almost went in. Shoot good first round, I'm sure his scramble game's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's a really nice run from Tom Kiely there. I like that angle.
Oh. Good run there.
Here's James, looking for that hot start.
Oh, no.
James.
That's not like him.
Par for Jacob. Yeah, we've seen so much incredible disc golf from James Kulinski on this channel. The Valley Forge win has evaded him, but spring training early in the season, I'm afraid of him today.
Yeah. I mean, I would put money that out of all the people on this card, he definitely plays this course the most, so
Yeah.
I would consider him the most dangerous right now.
I agree. And to clarify, early in the season, I feel like he's a player who's going to do well early in the season. He's been playing for many years. Doesn't strike me as the kind of a guy who has much of an off season. Hole 3, par 4, 423 feet, uphill shot. Tee shot is super crucial here, but you can kind of scramble up these up either side of this rough as it's not very thick. And again, just another crowded Greystone green.
The wind is a factor on this hole.
factor on this tee shot especially.
What shot?
You'll see that headwind kind of push you up high. He still gets over that first log.
You love being to the left there, too. It really opens up your second shot.
Tom looks like he's got some distance on him. Let's see how he goes. Oh, yeah. That's inside, but this dude can throw. And
that is not where you want to be.
That is a tough spot.
A little high here, but...
This is a bit wide right. It's still traveling. That looks like it's
far up
about
is that?
30 feet to the right of the fairway. And really far.
Oh, my.
I don't think that is Evan Boyle distance, but off to the right, I think.
Far.
Oh my God, that's just so much snap. And that was a foot
that,
from being a bomb.
That was incredible.
Take another look at the form review here. Look at how quick Evan Boyle gets to his delivery, and yet he still throws so far. Super quick delivery, just like peregrinediscgolf.com. If you need any new discs, hop on over to the website. They'll sort you out real quick.
Yeah, this one, these four guys have a little bit more of that longer form, arm coming back, really following through. Really, mechanically sound.
That's a great out from Tom Kiely there. He's still got a little bit of work to do on this third shot, but man, he was in a terrible spot there.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh. Jacob's just a little off today. Yeah, Tom's not going to be happy with that.
It's a tough standstill from there. He wasn't quite as far as I thought he was. I mean, Evan just... that's a tough result. He might still have a putt, but he's at such an advantage with that form in these woods.
Yeah, I feel like he was a little bit actually further up last round. It almost looked like a nice little spin, but he really threw that disc, and he just lost a little bit of the accuracy he had last round on this hole. Love that. Overhand from James in the circle. He's happy. He's happy.
That's a veteran move, man. I'm really trying to get him to keep the flow going. He may have already cut it, but
That was a good one. So did the audience.
it just adds so much character to his play.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love seeing Evan out there, too.
I think he has a putt.
Oh, good run.
Yeah, this hole's a little closer than you'd think once you're up the hill there. Tom, I believe he's in circle 2 here.
Oh, run there too.
He has a good putt for the win. He kind of has a big spin putt.
Yeah, lots of spin on his putts. Actually, a lot of spin on all of his shot. He really curls his arm a little bit and really uses that wrist.
Finally. Oh yeah, take that, guys. Oh my gosh. In there.
Almost went a little high there, but that nose down really got it right into the chains.
Yeah, he's got a super nose down hyzer putt. Love watching it. Kind of a little bit of Ricky Wysocki action in there.
Yeah. I can see that. The nice push putt crashing.
Jacob thinks he's Eric Schubert shooting 16 down.
Wow, James is razzing out there.
Oh, I love the look of Tom's pound bag.
Yeah.
I need it. That was giving Arctic Tundra water champion energy. Oh man, I have some big announcements about the 4 chapters this year.
I've been getting some sneak peeks.
Oh,
it
man.
looks sweet.
Oh god. Hole 4, par 3, 345. We're coming off the white. This is from the blue. A little bit shorter for the first portion of the shot, but it's a dogleg left that is just so treacherous the whole way. The rough is thick. The fairway has obstacles in it, and of course the drop off behind the basket is massive. You'll see drives go too far. You'll see, layups go too far.
Yeah,
really trying to be clean off this tee.
We mentioned we think this is the hardest shot, or I think this is the hardest shot in the course. This is 10 times harder with the wind we have today.
It is scary how at Greystone, especially this time of year, that wind can just sneak through the trees and ruffle up your disc a bit.
Look at that. Like, I know that disc is stable, that little bit of headwind, keeping it straight the whole way.
We talked a lot about the patience of Evan Boyle in round 1.
Right? Oh.
Couple misfires from him so far, but he has not wavered with that patience. You know, those calm releases, big deep breath before the throw.
We're in the final hole of the gauntlet. He's still even, so.
Oh, just ride that hyzer.
No way. Keep going.
Oh, jeez.
No way.
Oh, jeez.
Jacob Liss.
Yeah, bro, that was solid. Looked like you landed
That was
right
more
before
than
the big
solid,
rock.
James.
I hope so.
That's fantastic. Let's take
What a
another
shot.
look at that.
In the hole.
One more.
Wow. Tom Kiely.
A little high up, but he makes the gap. He's going left. Should have a. I did not think it was going long, but
He's got some interesting angles. I'm excited to watch him play.
he might have a putt here.
He really loves that nose-up hyzer. I'm a huge fan of that. The nose-up kind of stalls it. The hyzer
Yep.
kind of crashes it to the ground. And I'm confirming I really, really like the colorway of that bag. Evan looking for this flex forehand. He wants this thing to finish flat.
Wow, that thing is stable. I mean, I'd take that
Maybe
from
he
there.
meant to do that. Yeah, I think he went with a driver there. Finishes out a bit more to the right. Here's James.
Kind of a wicked rollaway there, but it's not out of James's range on a day like today with the wind. It might be in James. It's not easy there.
Scuba?
Oh, off the rock there.
Wow,
It's
what a
good layup.
useful spot to bust that out. I told you this kid's got release angles.
Yeah, I know he played Ultimate with James and a couple of the other local guys.
Evan just wow,
man.
it is absolutely crazy to see him this aggressive with the lead on the most difficult hole.
I mean, this hole does eat up people.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen his putting. It's just so on. Sometimes it just helps your confidence going forward to continue running regardless of the situation.
What a putt.
Yes, yes.
He misses that putt, possible double bogey. Right on the edge. Nice spin. I mean, dead center.
Twice the distance of my earlier miss.
I've learned to stay silent when James is playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Welcome to the amateur tournaments, James.
Welcome to the sub 970 tournaments, James.
That birdie by
If I
Jacob.
could call it something different than AM1, I really wish that the color system went 970 down instead of 950, 1000. That break makes no sense when you think about the standard set by the MA1 and 2.
Yep.
Hole 5, par 3, 348, 2 options off the T split fairway. Sam, what do you think most of these guys are going to do here?
I'm going to say forehand for everybody. I know James, when I play with James, I mean, maybe the wind might affect their decision, but I'm going to say 4 for 4 forehands.
That would be forge-tastic.
Yep. Textbook for Jacob. I mean, this is the start of Birdie Alley, and Jacob
man.
got the birdie on 4. Like, this is prime time right here. He can make a run.
I mean, he won our last PDGA sanctioned tournament. He's coming in hot for this title right here.
This looks pretty good, too. Oh, my God.
That was close off the tree.
Almost a pinball ace there.
Right on the wind there.
What a shot.
That would have been hilarious. It's crazy what you miss when you're standing on the tee in these woods courses.
Incredible. Oh, we're going to see backhand from Tom. I really thought he would go forehand here. Oh, this is a little high. A little high.
Gets the full flight,
Man,
but
it's
60 feet downhill, that's not a putt you're probably going to want to run.
Just hope not to be in one of those bushes either, because that could really set you back.
Oh, man, that little hop. He does that on his backhands, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just playing so clean. Not sure where that one is, but he'll be putting.
I mean, other than Tom, like, pretty good shots off the tee there. Yeah, this is going to be tough here.
You're right, this is further left.
Get down the alley.
That's
What
a great shot. That's a great shot.
That is a really good shot.
Yeah, it's easy for that to go too far.
This is an Evan range. Oh, yeah, he loves that. Loves that. That was big. With James and Jacob really in, not drop-in birdie range, but definitely birdie range, this is a huge putt for him.
Crazy response to the double
place.
bogey there. Yeah, and he's going to stay with the lead.
Yeah.
Great putt there.
That's a very solid 3 from Tom Kiely.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you need to do to keep yourself in this one right here.
I mean, he might not be happy where he is right now. He's +1 for the round, but he's only 2 back from the leaders.
Right. It's probably hard not to think about your round in context of the coverage when it's your first time, but he knows this course well enough. 1 over through 5 is not bad.
Especially we're going now into birdie row. Try to gain your confidence up. This down a little bit.
6 down across the board.
Yeah.
Getting tight up at the top. Hole 6, par 3, 252. Straight shot off the tee. Right side hookup. Couple different entry points. Saw a couple ace runs from Eric Snyder last round. This was one of them. Jacob's going with that forehand. Been loving it off the tee.
Looks like a mid. Wow, that thing is stable. Looks like a mid.
Yeah, I mean, the new breed of disc golfer is just so balanced on the backhand, forehand side. It's just, you take these short woods holes. He's just inside circle 1.
My elbow hurts watching how hard these guys throw these things.
Jacob looks to be fine.
James going back in. I actually thought James would go forehand here. But, oh, this looks sweet. Stay clean. Oh
boy.
Man.
Yeah.
Little blustery out there.
A little early.
Looks like Evan's going putter again. Oh, look at that wind. Wow.
One of those lines.
You just put me in anywhere. Tom's smooth, huh?
Wow. What a shot. I mean, that's my favorite shot on this hole. Backhand, putter.
Yeah, he's going to like that.
Nice turnover.
Let's see what Evan does downhill here.
That's a run. Oh, he's not going to like that, though. Not bad, but some jail.
I really like that he's sticking to his game plan from round 1 of running everything, no matter what.
I mean, these guys look like they're going for par. See where Jacob Liss here, but I mean, this is a big opportunity for Tom if he can get this birdie. Oh, man. Evan.
Yeah, a couple avoidable strokes for Evan Boyle. Again, that dichotomy is difficult to dissect. I mean, he's been doing so well with this aggressive play. That wind is kind of picking up. We'll see if he changes the game plan a little bit.
So this is a huge putt for Tom here.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's not happy.
Yeah, definitely didn't follow through on that one like he usually does.
Oh, he did it again.
Tom. This is not the range you want either after that last one.
Oh, man, Tom. I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you.
That's just that is that out-of-body experience that people talk about. You saw that first putt was just a little bit fluffed.
And it's a little mental. Like, you know, the wind is mental. The course is a little mental. Being on camera a little mental, but I feel for you.
Huge shout out to Peregrine Disc Golf for sponsoring the event. My buddy down at Oklahoma met him at Worlds last year. He's doing some great things down there. PeregrineDiscGolf.com. Check it out. They hooked us up with a Bushnell rangefinder. Shouts out to Kurt for taking down that ring of fire. Sam, let's take a look at that leaderboard.
Yeah, it looks like James Jacob tied at the top. Evan one behind. He's probably not where he wants to be after shooting such a great round, but I think the wind's really playing a factor out there. It makes it a little bit nervy. Connor Henderson, one back from the chase card. And Tom's still sticking around in fifth place there, but, you know, I know he's a little bit disappointed in himself, but he knows the course. He knows the shots he needs to make, and hopefully he cleans it up.
Hole 7, par 3, 235, left to right, just a ridiculously dangerous green. One of those situations where anything can kind of happen around here. Jacob's going with the standstill forehand, slow speed. Got that Kiely zone, probably got that in an allotment a few years back.
Oof. Little left, little outside.
That'll be an interesting scramble.
James taking the old school backhand turnover.
He's trying to go turnover with that link.
Break that thing.
I respect that, because if you hit that line, it'll kind of flatten out just a little bit.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but it used to be tournament standard. It was a bush, a temporary bush they put on this right side, and you had to go down the left side.
I do not remember. Was that before my time?
Yeah, so...
Wow, that sounds like a 5-digit thing.
Yeah, so Jeff used to put a bush so you couldn't go down that right side. So if you only had a backhand, you had to throw the turnover on this hole. And it looks like James hasn't really gone away from those times.
Yeah, I think when you just look at the complexity of the shot shapes, that right side, the obvious issue is it's just about 90 feet, maybe even 120 feet of just wide open.
Yes.
And there's no true gap that you're trying to hit.
You're
I think that's
gambling.
why a lot of people want to see that Mando left.
Which I'm not against.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where I stand on that. Jacob, trying to make a decision here.
Sit. Great shot. It's exactly where you want to be.
You got to put a lot of spin on those putts to be able to keep that Anheuser.
James going a little slide play. Oh
Little
no, it hit a root. Did it hit a
slide, and he
root or
gets
a rock?
caught up.
He's not happy.
He looks perplexed.
Beautiful.
Okay, even Evan Boyle doesn't want to mess with this one.
It's just that kind of hole. You go for something and
Yeah, there he
you
is.
go a bit.
Yep.
Love it.
I'm glad he's aware that he's been running everything like crazy. And that is a daft touch.
Wow. That is a layup for bogey right there. That's the thought process on that hole for James.
Tom's in an interesting position. He could kind of run this one with the trees in the background coming across the hill.
He goes with the
But he
layup
lays
as
up.
well.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but lead card, you've already kind of fallen behind. I think I'm getting aggressive almost 100% of the time.
I don't know. Now I just want to devil's advocate you like you and I did for 3 hours last night after commentary talking about random disc golf stuff. I feel like that's a smart play. You know, he just came off that tough situation in the last hole, gained that confidence back. We got a lot of birdies left.
And that's why Tom's higher rated than I am.
There you go. Jacob Liss, solid par. You know he wanted to look at the basket, but it's a good 3. Hole 8, par 3, 198, right to left shot. Yeah. Sam,
I mean,
any
it's pretty
thoughts?
straightforward. Again, The wind is weird. People will throw the nice floaty shot normally, try to stall it and get it down the basket. The wind takes this, these discs in weird places. You're on the tee and you don't feel the wind, but as soon as your disc gets out of this gap, about 120 feet down, the wind can take your disc in so many different ways.
Another standstill from Jacob Liss. A year ago, he's doing a run-up on this hole, I want to say.
Maybe.
I mean, the intelligence is just going to continue to grow.
I love the, not standstill, but calm walk-up shot. He still has a routine.
It looks unfair when he does it, I'll be honest. Especially when he's on those terrible, rocky par fours, and he's able to do his little walk-up.
Mm-hmm. Get through, come down.
That's a nice shot. Let's see if it funnels in. Kind of
Push out a
pushes
little bit.
long. He's going to be in a weird spot.
He knows he made the gap.
Yeah. Here's James. Looking to bounce back after that bogey.
Down.
He's a little long, too.
Cotrera. I don't know. Matt, you might want to go behind the fence.
Jeez.
Lens has the zoom for it.
Yeah, there's that mortar.
Maybe across the river.
This is so much funnier knowing it's Evan Whitenack doing it.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I love seeing Evan out there. Oh.
Smart play from Jacob. You'll see so many lesser players put those types of shots too high that downhill makes it drift left.
It's so funny because it's not out of bounds. You can't take relief. There's no barbed wire.
I wonder how a drop zone would play on this hole. Make the path OB, water OB, and then go drop zone at the top of the hill?
I mean, it's a short hole. Why not? If you're going to go long, it's a huge miss. Maybe penalize you.
Oh, wow. Little frisbee toss there.
Love that.
Gallery enjoyed it. Tom, he's got that good spin putt. Let's see what he does here.
Wind, look at that wind.
Yeah.
Kept it up. Wow. He's happy he's out there.
Safe, though. Instant reaction.
Evan's bundling up. They're starting to feel it, and we're about to get into the holes where it actually affects it. A couple of them in a row.
Wow, we're almost through the front nine. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us here on Valley Forge Sports Network. We got the Patreon up. We got the website up, vfsn.org/store or /shop.
Wow.
I don't know. I told you, Sam, I'm usually a perfectionist, but we're just trying to get stuff out there, you know what I'm saying?
Love that.
Hole 9, par 3, 244 feet. You've got two options off of this tee. We saw some near ace runs yesterday, some great park jobs. I expect these guys to dissect this hole.
Yeah. This is another hole where I feel like the next level guys really look at it as an easy birdie. But to most of us, this hole is really hard.
Oh, look at this, weird grip Evan's got. It's power grip, but the forefinger is on the rim.
Yeah. He'll take that. Thumbs up. As long as you're not in the water in this one, you're good. Yes. Yes, sir.
Jacob is so nice off the tee right
Love
now.
That. Pretty sure this is a buzz. If
Looks like he's going for that turnover on the left. Swing and a miss.
Skip it.
I think that's a buzz OS.
That is the textbook. That's the most common shot you're going to see work out on this hole. The low hyzer, push it forward on the skip.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. You'll see a mixture of fairway and mid-range here.
Mm-hmm.
James is going with the fairway. You throwing a rock here, Sam?
Yep. I throw a rock. Basically the same line as Tom. That's why I like that hyzer. I'm surprised James looks like he was trying to go inside too. With a fairway driver, I feel like trying to push that outside and get that skip from the right side is a little bit more of the fairway driver shot. Wow.
Another one of those link forehands. If you haven't tried that yet, give it a go. Take your putter, practice some forehands with it. It is useful, super touchy.
Good shot there.
Curious to see how these guys play their back nines here. It's super tight at the top.
James
it
just
down.
laughing in his face.
Alright, you're totally
A
cool.
little bit of gamesmanship from Kulinski
This is
today,
what we
huh?
like to. He's a little quirky today.
He wants that Valley Forge win. No, he's just goofing off.
I mean, these guys all know each other really well, especially Jacob, James, and Tom, and Evan coming down from up from South Jersey.
I mean, Evan's the kind of guy that's clearly just ready to vibe.
I mean,
anywhere.
look at his shirt. He doesn't even have to. He doesn't
Tell
have
me
to say
I'm
a
wearing
word.
this shirt and I'm
Yeah,
not chilling.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to say a word, and he's a vibe the whole time. So I'm sure they're all getting along.
I love this, man. This is
Yeah.
great. I could keep doing this for a while.
Me too. Wow,
Oh, man.
what a view!
All right, Sam, 9 holes to go. Everybody's out here competing for that marksman basket and the fame of taking down a Valley Forge event. Talk leaderboard here.
Yeah, so Connor Henderson jumping up to that first place spot. Evan Boyle right behind with Jacob Liss. And James kind of on the hunt. Everyone else is kind of falling back a little bit. The wind is whipping at this point in the round. And we're seeing it not only on lead card, but I know throughout the field. It's affecting everybody at this point.
I want to talk Kulinski. What does he need to do to get the win? He's been in second or third at almost every event. You know his game well. What are you looking for him from here in the back nine?
I think James sticks to his stable plastic in this win. He knows the course better than I said. All these guys, he knows every wind direction on every hole. And Evan seems like he's got a little bit of a slow start. So, James has really got to go pedal to the metal and I think play really aggressive. I know he does that already, but I know he's going to be hunting baskets for the rest of the round and try to maybe even run away with this because he has the ability to do that.
Absolutely love it. If you have not already, drop a comment, like the video. It goes such a long way for us being able to throw these events. So thank you guys so much for the support. We'll see you on the back nine.